Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at things doctors have said. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. One time I went in for a general checkup and my doctor said, well, everything is fine with you except for that haircut. What? Wow, that's rude. Everything is fine except for the haircut. That's rude as, honestly. Why would you just roast someone like that? Okay, well, everything is fine with them physically, so now you gotta hurt them mentally? Me, how do I prevent these back spasms from ever happening again? This is awful. Doc, you're old and fat. You can't be younger, so be less fat. Sometimes you just gotta get the point across so they will do it, you know? You gotta be blunt sometimes. You can't just be running around in circles, just get to the point. Yes. Well, they could have said lose some weight, you know? They were basically just like, just be less fat. I had a very rare complication of the flu and my nerves were getting eaten away by my immune system. I could barely walk and was numb from the waist down. By the time I was transferred to a hospital that could treat me, it was close to midnight and the doctor that admitted me was very young. I was the first person he'd seen with this condition. He kept saying how cool it was to do a neuro exam on someone who wasn't an actor, and when he would see how weak I was, he'd be like, oh wow, you are really weak on that side. That's so interesting. To be fair, after 12 hours of everyone talking to me like I was going to die, I found it quite entertaining. It was unprofessional, but I appreciated his enthusiasm for learning. Yo, that would make me scared, you know? Someone's just like saying everything to you, but you know that's a bad sign when someone is like, that's so interesting, because it's rare, you know, because it's rare. If it's common, then it wouldn't be interesting. It'd be boring. I took my 9-year-old daughter to see what was supposed to be a highly respected neurologist at the Children's Hospital for a consultation about her ADD. First, he asked her if she'd ever kissed a boy and what she would do if a boy tried to kiss her. Huh? Why? Then when I mentioned that I was concerned about her thumb sucking, he said the boys will like that when she gets older. We did not continue seeing that doctor. This doctor sounds like a creep. What the heck? Why would he ask those questions? Why would he even say that? What kind of doctor says those kind of things? Like, it was unrelated to anything. Oh. For a routine exam, the doctor insisted that his young nurse take my temperature rectally, not orally, much to her embarrassment as she inserted the probe. As I once described, he claimed that the rectal reading was more accurate, but for a routine checkup. It's hard to see the benefit of this relative to the embarrassment it causes. Why rectally? More accurate? But it's just a routine checkup, isn't it? It's not like something like really important. My pregnant mum went into the doctor to get a regular exam done. He feels around her abdomen and asks how far along she was. She answers 5 months. The doctor then laughs and says, well, don't start the nursery. You'll be getting a D&C long before you see a baby. What? Or something to that effect. She had miscarried her child around 2 months and her body never aborted the fetus, so she didn't know that she had lost her baby. She's still traumatized about the way the doctor broke the news to her. Who just told her like that? They didn't even like get her mentally prepared. They just told her. That's sad. Pregnant with my second baby, I had about 20 positive pregnancy tests and I was almost 11 weeks along. Started bleeding, so went to the ER. The doctor examines me. I get an ultrasound, then we have to wait. Nearly 3 hours later, he comes back and says, good news, it was a positive pregnancy, but there's no heartbeat. Huh? How insensitive do you have to be like this? What the heck? Why is that a good news? Oh my gosh. I don't ever want to see these doctors. Seriously. They'll be playing with my heart. Like, no. A doctor told my husband, I can't make chicken soup out of chicken poop. In regards to a finger injury he had, he wanted to cut the whole tip off. We convinced him to just put a couple stitches in it. It's actually quite amazing how well it healed. What the heck? Wait, so he didn't have to cut the whole tip off even though the doctor said he wanted to? What the? What in the world is this? That's scary. Imagine just about to lose like half your finger, but it could be saved by a few stitches. Okay. I had a very traumatic birth with my last baby. Long story short, she was too big and coming out too fast, and she took some parts out with her she wasn't supposed to. I had to have emergency surgery while she was less than an hour old to stop the bleeding. The surgery ruined my uterus, and the doctor told me since I have a history of large babies, fast deliveries, this would definitely happen again and not to conceive again. So I go to make an appointment to get my tubes tied or removed. My husband drove me. That doctor refused to sign off on it because her words, I was only 22, and what if my husband and I divorced and I found a different man in my 30s? What if I woke up in my 30s or 40s when my babies were grown and wanted another? She thought I was too young to make such a decision and told us to have my husband get a vasectomy, which he offered to do, but since I was the one getting pregnant, I wanted the sterilization. I had to make a different appointment with the original doctor from the hospital. It's just crazy how some people think they can intervene with these kind of things. They were told that it's dangerous if they were to have babies again, and that's why they're getting the tubes tied. What's so hard to understand about that? Why did the doctor have to intervene and be like, well, you might want to have a baby again? Well, what if they have a baby again and they don't make it? What did the doctor not understand about that? It's not that she doesn't want to have babies again, but it's that if she does have babies again, it might put her life in danger. That's why she's getting her tubes tied. Like, what don't you understand about that? Medically, I know there is something going on, but as far as a diagnosis, the most I can say is you're a mess. That was the literal diagnosis. You're a mess. I got a hospital letter with that diagnosis. I mean, I respect his admission that he didn't know what was going on, but that diagnosis did not help. You're a mess. You go to the hospital or something, you go to the doctors and you expect them to know what's going on with you, and they're like, you're a mess. What do you mean I'm a mess? Then what do I do to fix the mess then? Something is wrong, but I don't know what's going on. You're just a mess. And they probably had to pay for that too, eh? You're a mess. Here, we examined you and we don't really know what's going on, but you're a mess. No, pay up. The money. Jeez, what the heck is this? You're a mess. I can't believe they actually sent a letter with that. You're a mess. I can't get over it. Like, I already know I'm a mess, you know. What in the world? Not me, but a friend. She had just gone through a miscarriage after trying to conceive for a while. Since she was quite young, the doctor asked, well, you didn't really want the baby, right? What? Why do some people just assume things? Oh, I swear. These doctors be hurting everyone's feelings. Come on, what's wrong with you? Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!